Hey, what's up everyone? Kent here from the 72pins.com. I wanted to talk a little bit about the EA press conference. It just got done, and so far I have to say it was a very successful press conference. It made Microsoft look like a joke, and in fact they poked a few jabs at Microsoft. Microsoft had a big stage. They've had celebrities in the past, and Microsoft was toned down this year, but it was way too Kinect heavy, and I think that heavily influenced how EA went about their press conference, and they might have changed some things on the fly because at the Microsoft press conference, they announced we have 4 EA Sports games. We're going to announce one of them at our conference, and they're all going to have Kinect support. Now, these 4 games, 3 of them they mentioned at the Microsoft conference. One of them was Tiger Woods, the other one was Madden, the last one was FIFA, and they said they had a 4th. The 4th ended up being SSX. They didn't talk about Kinect support for any of these titles. Instead, it seemed like the big approach for EA this year was social networking. Social networking across all the games. Much like they got with the huge success of Autolog for the Need for Speed series, they are kind of pushing that same idea across everything now. So there will be stat tracking across Facebook and across your mobile game versions and across like just everything. It's a really smart idea, and pushing that was key. That was number one, as well as a new website that EA has launched called Origin.com, where you can go right now to order EA games as well as watch all the trailers from the press conference. But real quick, I want to talk about the games they showed off. The first one was Mass Effect 3. It was much more action-driven, not a bit of Kinect to be seen. They were really taking to mind that PS3 players are picking up on Kinect or picking up on Mass Effect and know how great of a game series it is, and they don't want to be left out. After that, they showed Need for Speed The Run, which surprisingly looks really, really good, and it looks like a huge departure for the series. You get out of the car at points, and actually there was a lot of parkour and rooftop chases and QuickTime events, and it actually pushed the story forward and made me really interested in the game. I would have been interested anyway. It's a cross-country racing game, but seeing that there's more to it than you would normally think, and that it runs on Frostbite 2, the same engine Battlefield 3 does, I'm completely sold. Again, more social networking, Autolog, and Autolog is apparently tied directly into the story. Star Wars, The Old Republic, CGI trailers, kind of mash up with stuff you'd seen in the past, a few new things, but they know that MMOs don't really work well in this type of presentation. After that, they announced the 4th EA Sports title for the year, and that is SSX. Looks gorgeous, a lot of cool stuff going on. I guess it's a Kinect title because that's what they hinted at the Microsoft conference, but they didn't bring that up at all here. Then they talked about FIFA a little bit too much, but I think they understand that this is a world audience, and they've sold 42 million copies of the last FIFA game across all their platforms. That's a lot, and they said 1.3 billion matches have been played online. I had no idea how big FIFA was. And they also pushed a lot of celebrities in there. They pushed Drake, Lil Wayne, Chad Ochocinco, and I think they're trying to get a North American audience more so than they ever have before, trying to make it a world sport. And that's smart. Again, social networking on their stat tracking. Madden, same as the old, new physics and stuff like that, stat tracking and everything, but nothing really all that impressive. They brought out 3 players, including the guy from Green Bay holding the Vince Lombardi trophy. Great trailer because it had a guy who looked a lot like Vince Lombardi, but wasn't. After that, Curt Schilling's game, The Reckoning. Curt Schilling is a baseball player, won 3 World Series as a pitcher, but now he's developing a WoW meets Fable type of RPG. Looked really generic, was not impressed. The new Insomniac game, that's the first Insomniac game to be cross-platform, is Overstrike. The trailer was really cool, really funny. It felt like a spy game, 4-player co-op experience. 4 different players, each one have their own different skills and everything. Futuristic weapons. There was a really cool weapon where it was a light shield that caught bullets and then flung them back at the bad guys. Really cool stuff like that. Electric crossbows and all kinds of cool stuff. Real futuristic, really funny. And then the last part of the event was all Battlefield stuff. and Battlefield 3 just looks beautiful. They showed off a little bit of multiplayer. They showed off what the engine is capable of, really pushing Frostbite 2 as a very capable engine, and obviously they're integrating it into other games, with the Run being a Frostbite 2 game. But then the live demo came, and it was like 10 minutes of a dude in a tank. And it was gorgeous. It was really good looking, and I'm psyched for the game, but I would have liked to have seen a little bit more variety. The only multiplayer we saw was a guy running around Paris, and it was like this much. It was short. I think it was like 30 seconds of multiplayer trailer. So anyway, that was pretty much it. The there was a Sims social networking game. It's basically Farmville meets Sims, but integrated into Facebook. I wasn't really attracted to it. But yeah, social networking is their key thing. That's what they're really pushing. And their new website, Origin.com, where you can go and watch all the trailers that they posted today. Anyway, thanks for watching. We're going to have more updates for you guys. And be sure to go to the72pins.com. Watch our live blogging. We are updating as we're watching these events happen, and giving you guys our commentary and what we think about it. And then I do this. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support. And be sure to go subscribe to the 72 Pins channel if you're watching this on the DaftBot TV channel. Link down below. And talk to you guys later.